I'm Dr. Michael Hartley. I am in Texas, and I started with Action Coach back in the first quarter of 2018. Before being a coach, before owning a coaching business, I've been a business owner since 2007, so about 17 years now. Had 8 different companies over the course of that time period, from video production to a marketing company to a construction company. I had a martini lounge at one point, a mobile car detailing company, and the biggest business I ever built was a consulting business. And so that business ended up exiting. I owned that with 4 other individuals for about 5 years, from 2012 to 2017. Exited that at the end of 2017 because I was tired of traveling to all of my clients around the world. I wanted to travel when I wanted to travel, not when other people told me I needed to. And then a few months later, joined Action Coach. When it came to buying the franchise, what was I really looking for? And at the end of the day, I was making a decision on, I was going to build a coaching business. The question was I going to build my own system or buy one? And after looking through all the tools, resources, the system itself, the community as part of it, and all the education that comes along with it and everything, I was like, oh yeah, it made sense to just buy the system. Being a coach has been extremely rewarding in a few different ways. One, seeing these aha moments in our clients' eyes, seeing their growth, those type of things. And secondarily, I make a whole bunch of money doing it, which is a whole lot of fun. When it comes to coaching, it can be a little bit fluffy. And so really understanding client ROI is important. And I mean, we know that we guarantee a 1x ROI on their dollars within 4 months. And on average, it's about 3 times their investment within the first year and closer to 10 times their ROI on their coaching investment within the first couple years. And what's cool is you can measure that a few different ways. One should be based on profit, right? And then another one is based on the actual value of the business or their increase in their net worth because of coaching. Right? Ultimately, they're going to exit their business. We all do. Whether life chooses it for us or we choose the destination ourselves. And so understanding client ROI is really important. And so we track that on a monthly, quarterly basis, and then annually. And we have conversations with our clients about it, just so that way they know, okay, here's where the one metric we're looking to improve this month is, or this quarter is. Where were we? What is it now? What's that turned into net income into the business? And then compare that to your coaching investment and how are you actually getting an ROI on those dollars. I'll give you an example. So have a client, I'll give you a couple. One quick example would be client comes in and he had AR, accounts receivable. He had money owed to his business by other clients for way more than 6 months. And so the first thing we did was, let's go, that money's already owed. You already had all your expenses go out. It's just been sitting there. He didn't know how to go collect the money. It was uncomfortable for him. He didn't have scripts for it. He didn't have a process for it. And so in the first 3 months, we went and collected literally 70% of his AR, which was a 500x ROI on his coaching investment, because otherwise that money would have just been sitting out there. I'll give you another quick example. Business owner back in 2018 when I started Action Coach. She had owned her business for about a year at the time, and she was doing about like micro business, like baby business in the pet industry. She was doing about $2,500 a month in top line revenue. She had never been a business owner before, didn't really know what she was doing. So she joins Action Coach, she joined our firm. We start teaching her first education, then application. And fast forward 2018 to 19, 20, 21, 22. Fast forward 4 years, her business was doing 7 figures, and she decided to exit it. She looked at me and she's like, you know what I learned out of this whole process? I don't want to be a business owner. I'm like, that's amazing. Now you have this asset that you've built worth 7 figures. Go sell it to somebody who does. And now she's a stay-at-home mom. She has take that money, put it into other investments that she does enjoy, and it's given her an amazing life. Because ultimately, for 85% of businesses, business sucks the life out of them. And it ought to be the opposite. It ought to be 85% where business gives us the life that we desire. If you're watching this and you're considering joining Action Coach, what would you look at? Well, first and foremost, what is it that you desire? Does this fit within your destination for yourself? Do you enjoy guiding others? Do you enjoy making money guiding others? Do you enjoy being in a community of others that is like full abundance? Like I've had the opportunity to coach other franchises, and it's such a scarcity mindset where it's like, oh, you're on my turf, or oh, they're stealing my sales. An Action Coach it's a global community of abundance where everyone wants to see everybody else succeed. And if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking to have a system handed to you that says go do X, Y, or Z in order to be able to build your own business, to then have these aha moments in your client's eyes and for you to make a whole bunch of profit along the way, this is a great place to start. If you've ever heard of a gentleman named Jim Rohn, he talks about the fact that you need to learn before you earn. Brad says the same thing. I've heard Warren Buffett say the same thing. You have to learn before you earn. And so joining other business owners to learn from each other and learn from keynote speakers continually pushes yourself to the next place. As long as it doesn't just stay as knowledge, right? As long as you actually put it into application. And one of the cool things I love about coming to BizX is the fact that its focus is taking learnings, first part, and then how are we actually going to apply it? How are we going to go back home? How are we going to go back to the business and actually implement these things? And how do you prioritize them, right? Sometimes you can leave conferences and you're overwhelmed with all the ideas. You don't know where to start. Well, leaving here you do. Why do I show up at BizX? Frankly, it's because of three things. 1, great speakers. 2, great community. 3, it's always in a fun place and we can have some fun.